Off we go, folks, up to the London Bridge. So these are the apostles here, guys. Last apostle just there on the right, and from here on all the features get their own names. So this island just here on our right is called Mussenberg Island, where the ship the Lockhart ran aground in 1878. Then we have the Broken Head. Off on our right hand side, this island here has got a cave or a tunnel all the way through the bottom. The early sailors used it as a bit of a waypoint. It's the big cave down through the bottom there. Kind of reminded them, I guess, of a wood-fired bread baking oven. Big tall rock stack here. So this is Sentinel Rock, and it's or the haystack it's sometimes called. It's the tallest rock stack in the area at 70 meters tall, about the same height as a 20-story apartment building, give or take a bit. So for everybody in the back there, folks, got a little camera above my head here. If you want to give yourselves a wave, you can. You're on the little camera at the moment. You can see yourself on the tablet. And for everybody in the front, you guys on the little camera, you'll see yourself in a second. You give yourself a wave up here. Can you see yourself, buddy?
Good.
just down on the right, you got the big archway. It's the largest archway we have in the area. So that archway there, there's some big rocks down the bottom. Each one of those big rocks is the same size as a car. Should give you a bit of an idea of size and scale. So this island here on our right hand side coming up is the London Bridge. Used to be connected to the mainland up until about 1990, and that's when the bridge that joined it to it collapsed, and we just have the island left over. The little town on our left-hand side is called Port Campbell. It was a fishing village it was started as in 1865. Nowadays, a little bit of crayfishing, but most of the towns in other kind of forms of income. And tourism kind of in the last 10 to 15 years has become a big part for down here. So we're about a day's drive if you're coming from Melbourne for a day, which makes it a very accessible spot so that it gets very busy in summer. And this is actually coming into our busiest time. So Christmas Day is one of our busiest days of the year. So very soon. So this little island coming up on the left looks like a question mark or a seahorse. This one's called Muttonbird Island, and it's where the ship, the Lockhart, ran aground in 1878. When she ran aground, only 2 people survived, and they were actually washed out the right-hand side and into the narrow opening. It's called the Lockhart Gorge, and arguably one of the more famous locations we have in the area. First 3 rock stacks on our left, these are not apostles, these are our own features. The apostles actually start at the headland here with the flat kind of green topped rock stack as the number 1. So basically we have 12 rock stacks, 7 apostles in the middle, but there's an extra 5 rock stacks which are not apostles, but they do make the name the 12 apostles sound perfect. Number 2 with the pointy top just here on the left. We got numbers 3, 4, 5 and 6 close together. Then the last one, number 7, and the broken rocks in between the 2, the remains are number 8. The last 2 are called Gog and Magog. As we're coming into land, folks, please just stay seated. The ground staff will come and open up the doors, and when they do, you're then free to exit the aircraft. Thanks very much for flying with us. Hope you've enjoyed your flight, and enjoy the rest of your holiday down here. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and please drive carefully. There's going to be a heap of people on the roads. Thanks very much for flying with us, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you later.